Action, but how will all of this impact our own markets? We have our research team joining in with how the trade setup looks like and the stocks that you need to keep an eye out this morning. First up, Vamakshi is joining in to get us all the market cues we need to watch out for today. Vamakshi, good morning. How is the setup looking like after the week we had?
Well, good morning, Hormaz. When we look at last week, the last week started off on a very cautious note, testing levels of 24,750. But a big surprise came in on Thursday where Nifty made a fresh record high, gaining somewhere around 400 points in the last 2 hours of trade. Nifty overall ended the week stronger with gains of around 2% plus. 43 out of 50 Nifty stocks saw buying. Bajaj Auto, Divis Labs as well as Bharti Airtel were some of the top gainers, while on the flip side, ONGC, Tata Motors and HDFC Life were some of the top losers on the Nifty index. But apart from that, when we look at the broader indices, the mid-cap index saw an outperformance, gaining by somewhere over 2.5%. Majority of mid-cap stocks too ended with gains. Jubilant Pharmova, Century Textile as well as Suzlon were some of the top gainers on the mid-cap index. As far as some sectoral indices are concerned, Nifty FMCG was the top gainer this time around with 3% gains last week. Nifty Bank, Nifty IT were some of the gainers as well. Nifty Oil and Gas, on the other hand, slipped by almost 2.5% in the last week. US markets, however, also were quite strong. S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite, in fact, posted their strongest week of 2024. Nasdaq Composite gained by almost 6%. S&P was up nearly 4%. Overall, it was a good market as far as the Indian as well as the global setup is concerned. But coming to this week, it is expected to be an action-packed week, and that is because we have 3 interest rate decisions coming in. First one will be from the Fed. We'll also be watching out for Bank of England and Bank of Japan's interest rate decision. US retail sales, initial jobless claims are some other factors that we will be watching out for. And as far as the domestic cues are concerned, we will be keeping an eye out on the trade balance as well as WPI data as well. Today, we will be keeping an eye out on some aviation stocks. The market share data has come out, so watch out for Indigo and SpiceJet. Overall, keeping all of these cues in mind, the GIFT Nifty is indicating a positive start.
Vamakshi, thanks a lot for that. GIFT Nifty suggesting a positive start for our own markets. Over to Winnie now, who would list out the stocks you need to watch out for today. Winnie, good morning. What's on your list?
Good morning. And first, let's start with an aviation name. We have SpiceJet that's going to be in focus as the board members have actually approved in a special resolution some fundraising plan that the company will see. So yes, surely something that they require is funds in the recent time, and that is surely a positive one coming in for SpiceJet. Moving on, Thermax, a repeat order coming in from a repeat client, 516 crore order. This is for setting up 300 megawatt of energy project from Jindal Energy. So keep an eye on that one. Adani Power, Adani Green, that's in focus because Maharashtra Discom has given a letter of intent to both these companies for the companies to supply around 6,600 megawatt of hybrid solar as well as thermal power by these companies. So focus on these two as well. Zydus Life, the arm has its wholly owned subsidiary or an arm has signed an exclusive licensing as well as supply agreement with the US-based Vivid Pharmaceuticals. So keep an eye on that. These injections that they've gotten an approval for are going to be in the US market. Laurus Labs, also in the pharma side, is going to be in focus. They've concluded a successful US FDA audit for its API manufacturing facility in Hyderabad. So positive one there. 0 observations for this one in its Form 483. Dixon Tech, that's in focus also because the company's arm, Padgett Electronics, has signed an MOU with ASUS to manufacture notebooks in India. So keep an eye out on that.
Plenty of stocks to watch out for as always, Winnie. Thanks a lot for that. Time for a